Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. One time for the one time. Let's go. Hey, man, say, man. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Let's go. Get your ass up, boots on the grind. It's Monday. It's Good Money Monday. Get your ass up. We ain't doing that today. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas that stayed up late last night and partied with Top Cat. I don't want to hear. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Give me 10 jumping jacks. Give me 10 of them hoes. Sound off with them, goddamn. Sound off with them. Get up. Put some water on your goddamn face, nigga. Let's go. We about to rock out. Hey, what day you say back in the game? And another one. And another one. I'm trying to figure out how he just keep coming back with classic after classic after classic. All work, easy work, family. All work, easy work. This shit like a free throw. This shit better yet, this shit like a layup. It's like a layup off the glass. This shit right here so easy. This shit like writing my name. Family, this shit so easy. It's like writing my motherfucking name, okay? I can do it with my eyes closed. I can do it walking backwards. I can do this shit in my motherfucking sleep. Turn up. Who in this motherfucker? Bang the like button, goddamn. Let's get a few more niggas in here and we gonna turn up. I ain't got all day to shuck and jive with you niggas today. Y'all done kept me up 5 hours, goddamn, a few hours ago. A few hours ago, you niggas kept me up for 5 hours ago. You niggas had me up for 5 motherfucking hours. Put it like that. Put it like that. Nigga had me up for 5 hours. 5 hours ago, I come right back, goddamn, like I ain't got a 9 o'clock show to do. You understand me? 10 a.m. Eastern time. You understand me? And I'm right back on the grind. What's up, goddamn? Yeah. And we right back stumping on these motherfucking stinking ass Native Americans' neck. You understand me? Right back stumping on their motherfucking neck. You understand me? In a real motherfucking way, man. What's happening, goddamn? It's Monday. Monday morning, you understand me? Y'all getting y'all ass up. I ain't gonna tell y'all that the CDC done brought their ass out here and put the real numbers out, huh? So all you niggas that been running around here threatening people and shit, threatening people with these old false ass narratives because you niggas sitting in front of the motherfucking TV, nigga. The motherfucking numbers are out and they are lower than last year's flu numbers, okay? Which y'all scary ass. Nigga that fired Jesus from his goddamn job. Nigga, goddamn Jesus couldn't even come out here and do his motherfucking job. Nigga, these niggas that fired Jesus, and now the CDC that brought the goddamn real numbers out, and the goddamn numbers ain't even higher than the goddamn flu numbers from last year. And you niggas are sick. You niggas are sick. Cause y'all, these niggas that shut the whole fucking country down and fired people from their goddamn job, took food off motherfuckers' tables. And the whole time it was a lie. Whole time it was a lie. They been putting motherfucking the elderly and motherfuckers on motherfucking ventilators, nigga. And it goddamn the doctors coming out saying that ain't even how you treat the shit. By actually putting them on the ventilator, these people ought to be sued and charged with crimes because the ventilators are what the fuck killed them. The fucking ventilators are what killed them. And these hoes did the shit intentionally so they can boost the fucking rate up so they can push a motherfucking agenda. To put you niggas on motherfucking mandatory vaccine and to screen y'all motherfuckers and take y'all rights away from y'all ass, right? It was all a fucking game. It's all a fucking game. And I really want to ask motherfuckers, who do we blame, right? Because there was a lot of our people who participated in this shit. A lot of our people participated. A lot of our people went out here, goddamn, and participated in our motherfucking own demise. Now the fucking COVID is racist. Goddamn COVID drug is racist, right? Now it hate niggas. Ain't that a bitch? Everybody hates y'all niggas ass. Everybody named mama, daddy, baby, sister, daddy, cousin, little brother, uncle hate y'all nigga ass. Even the goddamn diseases hate you niggas. Ain't that some shit? Niggas say the shit hopped out of bat and hopped in a human, nigga. That motherfucker hopped out of bat, nigga, and hopped in a human. They got some shit going on with Fauci motherfucking ass too. Man, listen to me, bro. These niggas, man, I see a lot of niggas running around this whole struggling since the goddamn COVID. These niggas struggling on their content. See these niggas around this bitch. Woo, these niggas around this hoe with a towel. These niggas clean. They ain't broke a sweat. Nigga clothes still iron and shit. Niggas still got a crease. These niggas are, you know, woo, the goddamn COVID that came through and shut these niggas goddamn creativity down. Man. Hey, I hit the like button, goddamn. Where everybody at around this motherfucker? Where everybody at around this motherfucker? Hold on, let's get it started. Goddamn. Who in here? Whoa. Roll call in this motherfucker. One time for the one time. Woo! These hoes came out with the numbers, bro. I gotta bring it up. I gotta pull them numbers up, man. CDC just dropped breaking news on you niggas' ass. The goddamn COVID numbers back to reality, nigga, are not even higher than last year's flu numbers. Ain't that a bitch? I call my grandma and tell her that shit, cuss my motherfucking ass out in the name of Jesus. Birth from walking in this motherfucker. One time for the one time, hold the line, goddamn me. Back at 9. Right back at 9 on the motherfucking grind. Why? Because all work is easy work. Omega Red in the hoe with his boots on the grind. Oh, sleepy ass nigga. Let's get it. Hurry your ass up, Top Cats. You know I gotta go to sleep. Look at this motherfucking ass, nigga. Hey, Crush the Legend in this bitch. Kai G, little sexy ass Kai. One time for the one time, Daddy taking 214, stand up. I see you, family. I see your motherfucking ass. Little bit hipster ass. Let's go. Gotta eat you for breakfast. D McGee in this motherfucker. Pamela eyes wide clear. How you doing? Come give me a hug. How you feeling? One time for the one time, Underground of Solomon and motherfucker Drew Titan. Phil J 508. Duke. One time for the one time. Soar Eagle, I see you. Salute, family. Big up, Top Cats in the real way. Sister Betty say, get your motherfucking ass. My bad. And she put emphasis on the motherfucker. Get your motherfucking ass back in the U.S. Goddamn, I'm on the way. Tomorrow's my last day. Tomorrow is my last day. Jay West, I see you, family. Pamela eyes wide clear, say, turn up. Brian Smooth in that whole big mound builder 205 Bama Land. One time for the one time. Mound builder in his bitch. Mike James Boston, I see you. Murr. Goddamn it, that damn Murr don't sleep. Goddamn. Brothers UK in his bitch. Brian say in a real motherfucking way. Shout out to Third Ward, Houston, Texas. Goddamn, D. Pretty Aborigine. And that rhyme, goddamn. Hey, nonetheless, say turned out for what, goddamn? We don't even know what that means. 19 Hustler once again is on. Hey, man, all work, easy work, goddamn. I'm here where everybody else at. Everybody else out there sleep. I'm the one got to come in and do the goddamn content. What the hell y'all niggas doing sleep? Why y'all niggas sleep? Y'all kept me up. You motherfuckers kept me up, and y'all fell asleep, goddamn. I'm right back at it. Get y'all sleep. I wish your ass would sleep right now, goddamn. I hit you over the head with a goddamn left hook. Wake your ass up and make you take out that trash. Tone Bone in there, big dog red G. Sister Betty say, Top Cat, you a runaway slave. Get your ass back. I gotta go. Them hoes after me, goddamn. Greetings from the north side in this motherfucker. Back home smoking legal. Big eye feeling that hoe. Turn up. Tenari K, what's up with it? Sis, hug my neck. How you feeling? How you feeling? Courtney Mitchell in this bitch. Yes, indeed. Turn up. Yes, indeed. Cut Junior. Yes, indeed. He said, everybody hate my nigga ass. Goddamn. Yes, indeed, family. I really, really, truly, truly appreciate it. Goddamn. Hey, good ass show, Cut Junior. Nigga had my side hurting this morning. Goddamn. Turn up. D-Hides is in his whole right back. Eddie D-Hides is... Hey, Real Raptor jacked off and put himself to sleep in that motherfucker. Real Raptor jacked off, beat off last night to last night's show, goddamn, fell asleep with his thumb in his mouth. He say, Sister Betty, he say, don't let Sister Betty see this. God damn it. He say, don't let Sister Betty see this, man. If y'all missed last night live, man, I don't know. Woo! That probably was one of the best lives. Man, it's top 5 for sure. It's top 5. They got the cutting up in this motherfucker. They got the cutting up, man. They brought a sample of the legendary Nia Nice back. If y'all don't know, man, I don't want to tell y'all because I don't want y'all involved, okay? We had an all-ladies panel last night. And Sister Betty, you know that goddamn Real Rap, when he get around the women, he don't know how to goddamn behave himself. He showed naked ass last night. We had Pookie. Goddamn, we had a lot of people on the panel for the first time last night, and they was cutting up, goddamn. They was cutting up, man. Rude Ebo was in here with it. Hey, what that nigga do? He say, dressed like Winnie the Pooh, goddamn, with a t-shirt and nothing else on none of the motherfuckers. Rude Ebo, the goddamn rubbed the one out and got hungry. Full of that wine. Who that Lady T drunk a whole bottle of wine last night. Goddamn Rude Ebo in there. She was out of Hot Pocket, so she didn't win in a kid goddamn bag of fish sticks, huh? Made her 6 fish sticks and 2 breads. She was out of bread, so she had to use the edges on the motherfucker. Y'all know that third bread, that motherfucker, y'all don't eat it until you gotta eat it. You know what I'm saying? She had that motherfucker and folded that bitch 2 times, shot a squirt of ketchup on top of that motherfucker, man. Ate, wiped her mouth with the napkin, goddamn, and laid her nigga ass down, goddamn. And that's why they ain't here today. That's why they motherfucking ass ain't here today. But it's all good, goddamn. Hey, motherfucker Rude Ebo had 6 crunchy fish sticks, goddamn. She ain't even wait for them hoes all to get crunchy, though, goddamn. Y'all know what them hoes soggy in the middle. Her nigga had microwaved them when she should have put them in the oven for 22 minutes, goddamn. Motherfucker ain't have no patience. Rude, you gotta learn some patience. You little foul mouth ass. And ate all that goddamn baby Doritos up with a blue bag of Doritos that left that nigga with Ruffles and Cheetos, them crunchy Cheetos. Y'all know nobody eat Cheetos no more. They don't even make them the same. Goddamn, they don't even make Cheetos the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Why are Cheetos the last bag in the motherfucking priority bag? Cheetos and Ruffles and shit. Left the motherfucking plain Ruffles in here like we white folks or something. You understand me? And y'all know it's 2020. Back in the game, we had a goddamn potato chips and shit. We'll put hot sauce on them. If you run the South, we'll pour hot sauce on our motherfucking plain potatoes. Y'all remember them shoestrings and shit? Motherfucker come in a little box. You got to peel the cap back on that bitch. You understand me? We'll dump hot sauce on top of that motherfucker, man. Yeah, that is some country shit for you. You know, these little kids now, they don't even eat hot sauce no more. Y'all done took hot sauce out the goddamn equation now. You understand me? But yeah, Rude Ebo together. Her and Real Rap on here squirt dollar store lotion. And I meant to tell him, that shit right there, boy, you go fuck around and throw one of these women pH balance off, nigga. You out there jacking off with that fake shit. All them goddamn chemicals and shit up in that goddamn dollar store ass lotion you showed there. Hey, family, I bullshit you not. That nigga had a bottle of dollar store lotion. I'm making red. I ain't lying, man. Y'all know I ain't lying. Goddamn, ain't it like but Bottom McCallie in this bitch. What's up, man? That nigga had that dollar store. I looked, I said, I don't know that brand. I don't think I ever seen that motherfucker before. Y'all know that bitch that just say cocoa butter on that motherfucker? That bitch say cocoa butter. It dry up real quick. I don't think that real cocoa butter. That shit that don't even come out your pores and shit, nigga. You know, motherfucker get that smell on him like he been tampering with himself. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come out that bitch smelling like dick and balls. You can't even wash that off for you. Nigga to shower twice. You know what I'm saying? Nigga to shower twice. Nigga steady wondering why he carrying the smell on him and shit. Yeah, that's that jack off smell, nigga. You can't get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Baby be on the pier, you niggas go in there and jack off and then try to come to bed innocent. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come in that bitch and try to lay the other way and shit, baby. You watching this TV, you know what I'm saying? You got the remote, you reach over there for you reach over there for that goddamn remote and that goddamn breeze hitter and see that, nigga, you been playing with your motherfucking self, huh? God damn it, how did you know? How did you know? What gave it away? What gave it away, goddamn? What gave it away, motherfucker? Ain't no more lotion, goddamn, nigga. And why is you still, nigga, why is you still jacking off with lotion, goddamn? You understand me? That shit get in there and burn your dickhead and shit, you know? Niggas in the county jail, niggas used to jack off with shampoo. Y'all remember that? Nigga use shampoo for everything, goddamn. Use shampoo to wash your clothes and everything. That goddamn shower gel don't work it. That shower gel in jail don't work. I think that shower gel was the shower gel brand of lotion that real rap was jacking off to last night, goddamn. You know, man, y'all crazy to the motherfucker, man. Man, baby, goddamn, like, but we about to turn up, goddamn. We in here for some information, goddamn. Hey, cuz G say, nigga, go to bed smelling like Pornhub and shit. Hey, wife told about, let me see your phone. Open your phone, then. Nigga, ain't nobody even did nothing. Nigga, open the goddamn history of this nigga that been jacking off to white porn and shit, goddamn. White porn. The bitch moaning and the nigga ain't even touched her yet, goddamn. Nigga ain't even touched her ass. She and that bitch screaming and hollering, goddamn. Nigga got the volume on too. Got the volume in that bitch on too, nigga. And then women, this how you do the nigga, right? Nigga come up in there when he trying to see if he can see something, he don't see nothing. And then you see the nigga get his whole little kit and leave out, right? If he close the door behind him, don't get up yet. Okay, don't move. Lay there, put the TV on mute. Don't do that right off the top, right? Because what he gonna do is he gonna come back to the room door and he gonna put his ear right there on the door to try to see if he can hear what your ass in there doing, all right? So you might want to turn the volume up maybe 2 or 3 notches, okay, goddamn, so the nigga can think you occupied. All right, and so look. If the nigga come back in that bitch for his phone charger, or he come in that bitch talking about, baby, you see my headphones? You understand me? If he come in that bitch talking about, baby, you see my headphones, or he looking at something, don't ask him what he looking for right now, right? Wait till he on his way out the door, then you say, what you got in your hand? That's how you do it, what you got in your hand? You know what I'm saying? What you about to do, goddamn? You know what I'm saying? Tell that nigga, and so look, wait on him though. Okay, give that nigga a few minutes. You understand me? Don't move though, because what he do, he gonna close the door and he gonna sit there. He gonna sit there for about 13 seconds, goddamn, to see if he hear you getting up, if he hear you putting something down, goddamn, or what. This what you do. You know what? Matter of fact, this what you do. You goddamn, you turn that volume up 2-3 times, and then you start laughing. You start laughing like you into the motherfucking show, okay? You start laughing like you into the show, goddamn. And then when you hear that goddamn bathroom door closing up, and the nigga get to running sink water, okay? Nigga turn on the goddamn faucet, hear that bitch running sink water and shit. And it's how you know when he end up doing something he ain't got no business doing. The nigga get to singing songs and shit. They never take me alive. I'm getting high with my 4-5 cocked on it, nigga. Hey, just leave his ass alone for a second, okay? Nigga in that bitch singing songs and shit. Versace, me get head on me like I'm Illuminati. Yeah, just leave his motherfucking ass alone, okay? Get that nigga time to set up. Because, see, men don't get right into the jack-off session, okay? Them niggas like to set up, okay? Y'all never knew your nigga like to be pampered, okay? So the nigga that bitch folded towels and shit, you understand me? Nigga that bitch, he got his kill towel ready. You understand me? This the shot he gonna catch it in. All right, goddamn me. The nigga that lined up 3 moisturizers, you understand me? Nigga that lined up 3 lubricants, goddamn. You understand? Hey, the nigga in that bitch, you gonna hear that lighter flick. He done lit a candle in that motherfucker, okay? The nigga is getting prepared. Nigga finna set up on your motherfucking ass. Get that nigga about 120 seconds, goddamn. And when you bust in the door on this motherfucking ass, you catch him over the seat. This is what you do to him. What you doing? Okay, that nigga gonna jump through the motherfucking mirror on your ass. Just open the goddamn door real quick. What your ass in here doing, nigga? Burning my goddamn candles. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? We gonna turn up in this motherfucker, man. Turn up in this motherfucker, goddamn. Real rap, we gonna get your motherfucking ass, goddamn. We got you, nigga. Your ass wake up, nigga. Cause you say you politics hard. That nigga got it. Nigga got fragrances and shit running down the hallway and shit. Nigga, this ain't like you, nigga. This ain't like your motherfucking ass, nigga. Nigga, you can't even smell when you forgot to put deodorant on. Nigga, what the hell you in here with? You politics all goddamn nigga, and they been burning my candles, nigga. When you start giving a fuck? When you start giving a fuck this much, nigga? God damn, nigga, bang the light button, bang the cash up, goddamn. We about to turn up in this motherfucker. We about to turn up in the motherfucker. Hey, look, that nigga up. He woke up. Oh shit. Sister Betty, come get your baby boy. Sister Betty, come get your baby boy, goddamn it. Hey, come get your baby boy, goddamn. Goddamn, y'all nigga crazy this motherfucker, man. I'm sharing my screen today, goddamn. Let me go and get into this motherfucker. Bert from Walking say, when you start, goddamn nigga, we been on. We about to get out of here, Bert from Walking. Your ass is late. Beauty with Essence woke up, goddamn. What's up with it? Beauty with Essence, man, boy, we had a good time a couple hours ago. I don't even want to say last night, goddamn. A couple hours ago, goddamn. That nigga making talk about all y'all last long. Sister Betsy, come get your baby boy. What you did, Sister Betsy? What you did instilled in this young man, goddamn? What have you instilled in this young man, goddamn? The nigga is lawless. The nigga is lawless, goddamn. Hey, appreciate that love, D McGee. All right, okay, bro, you right, you was here. All right, goddamn, nigga, that shit ain't working on that nigga. Bert said that shit don't work on me. He said that shit don't work on me, nigga. I been in here, nigga. I ain't cleaning up and shit. All right, let's go and get into the bill, goddamn. Tenor say, yeah, I would have went to work today, fooling. I wouldn't have went to work today, fooling with y'all ass. Oh man, we had a grand old time. All right, let's get into it. Europeans did not displace Native Americans. They enslaved them and encouraged tribes to participate in the slave trade on the scale historians are only okay, we'll jump down the hill, right? So since we didn't, hold on, y'all, give me a second. Depend on me in the weekend. Boy, I got goddamn real rap snuck up on my motherfucking ass, boy. What Rude Ebo ass said did. Hey, y'all niggas ever jacked out, had a long night, drunk or some shit, waited too late to jack out, jacked out, fell asleep, and goddamn baby woke you up, nigga. You got the evidence all on side of your motherfucking ass. She done pulled the covers back and shit, nigga. Nigga got the cell phone laying on his chest, the goddamn bottle of lotion on side of him and shit. She just shaking her head, standing over your ass, shaking her head. Nasty ass. I'm about to go to work, nigga. Bye. Come move your car, nigga. I gotta go to work. Come move your motherfucking car out my way, nigga. I gotta go to work. Nigga, lay this motherfucker. He ain't put his drawers back on, y'all. Come on now, family. We gotta do better. We gotta do better as a community. Nigga ain't put his drawers back on. The nigga fell asleep ass naked from the waist down, goddamn. Hey, nigga got motherfucking cereal box. Nigga eat dry. Nigga eat dry cereals and shit outside of, goddamn. Nigga got it on a 2-hour goddamn porno tape. She said, "Get your motherfucking ass up. Come move this car out my way so I can go to work, nigga." Motherfucking draws on one ankle, goddamn. Get your hey, nigga can't even goddamn. Hey, nigga sit up looking guilty and shit. All right, I'm coming. I heard you. I'm coming, shit. The whole time, nigga, you know she ain't gonna let your ass make it that whole week, nigga. You might well go and get ready, nigga. All right, goddamn. All right. All right. Where we at? Before looking at the way native enslavement happened on a local level, it helps to appreciate the sweep of the phenomenon. How common was it for Indians to be enslaved by Euro-Americans? Counting can be difficult because instances of native enslavement in the colonial period were illegal. And after left, no paper trail. All right, hold on. Let me come down. A few thousands of Indians were enslaved in colonial New England. According, more Indians were exported into slavery through Charlestown, now Charleston, South Carolina, than Africans were imported. Attempted to tally the numbers of enslavement, a large number had previous. Oh, hold on. It's not on the level of the African slave trade, but the earliest history of European colonies in America is marked by native bondage. Okay, that's for all you Pan-Africans, niggas. All right. If you go up to 1680, 1690, there still, by the period, had been more enslaved Indians than Africans in America. The practice dates back to the earliest history of European colonies in the future United States. The Peacock were enslaved in 1637 after clashing with the English. Peacock men and boys were sent to the Caribbean colonists in New England, desperate for bodies and hands to supplement on mega workforces, had spent years trying to various strategize of binding native labor. During the Peacock War was initially instigated by struggles over trade and land among the Europeans. The Peacock and rival tribe colonists explicit name of captives on one of their goals. Soldiers sent groups of captured peacock to Boston and other cities for distribution while claiming particular captured people as their own. All right. And so when I was telling y'all earlier about the fucking what we have to look at really is the motherfucking tribes who were enslaving each other and bringing them to the white boy. All right, the white boy wasn't about to come out there fucking with you niggas. Why I'm finna come chase your nigga ass down when goddamn nigga I can give your ass some nigga that you want, guns, rifle, and other resources that they wanted, and you can go get them niggas for me. I don't know my way through that. I'm not fucking with them crazy ass Indians. Them niggas crazier than the motherfucker. White boys scared to come through y'all neighborhood now. Goddamn, what the hell you think them nigga about to come out there to come look for your hunt your nigga ass down? Are you serious, nigga? The section languages allow enslavement of these lawful captains taken in just wherries, and such strangers as willing themselves are sold to us. Hold on. Let me back up. A few years after the conclusion of the war in 1641, the colonists of Massachusetts Bay passed their first formal law regulating slavery in English America. In the section on the longer document known as the Body of Liberties, the section language allowed enslavement of those lawful captives taken in just wherries and such strangers as willingly sell themselves or sold to us, and left room for legal bondage to others the authority might deem enslavement in the future. The Body of Liberty codifies the colonists' possession of native workers and opened the door for the expansion. Europeans did not introduce slavery to this continent. Many thought not of all the native groups in the land, and later became the United States and Canada practiced slavery before Europeans arrived. Native tribes in their diversity did not have a uniform approachment to enslavement, but native people, many of those traditions also changed when tribes began to contend with the European presence. There are many slaveries, and colonialism brings different slaveries into contact with one another. All right, let me come down here, goddamn. I'm jumping. All right, let me get to the one that I want. Cause goddamn, I got a whole little bill we got to go through. All right, we'll come right here. United States government, Congress considered itself in charge of Indian affairs starting in the 1780s, established a series of government structures meant to manage tribal relations, had really clear ideas about what it meant to be civilized. This included a different gender differentiation of labor. So men were supposed to stop hunting, they were supposed to come back and farm, women were supposed to be in the household, and enslaved people were supposed to be out in the fields helping to produce even more crops and eventually allowing the native man to have more supervisory role. All right. And so a lot of y'all women be killing me with that shit, talking about y'all traditional. I don't want to work. I want to be a housewife. Okay. She want to be just like that white woman, goddamn, because that's what the hell happened. Other women went in no goddamn highs, not learning nothing, didn't know how to do a goddamn thing, but sew clothes and cooking all of that shit. Y'all crazy. All right, let me run that shit back, okay? All of that shit was part of the goddamn civilized plan. And how do we know? Because most Christian women, those were their ideologies. Most Christian women, those were their ideologies. And we know that through the Christianity and the civilized plan, they worked hand in hand. And that was one of the biggest tools that helped the white boy goddamn succeed in his plan of civilizing. Now I'm gonna run it back. All right. The established Syria government structure meant to manage tribal relations had clear ideas of what it meant to be civilized. That included a different gender differentiation of labor. So men were supposed to stop hunting. They were supposed to come back and farm. Women were supposed to be in the household. And enslaved people were supposed to be out in the field helping to produce even more crops and eventually allowing the native man to have more of a supervisory role. Indian agents, white men appointed by Congress to liaise with the tribes, wouldn't report it to supervisors on a decree of which the Cherokee slaveholders were fulfilling the expectation of white observers, some white onlookers thought. All right, now, the reason why they brought up Cherokee was because Cherokee were the first to adopt it, right? I'm not going to say the nigga name who was the first chief that came in and why they even was dealing with his people, because he wasn't even the most prominent nigga out of his tribe, right? But this was the people who they had, you had different groups or what they're called clans, right? And so they had a better relationship with the European. So just like today, you'll have like Uncle Tom ass niggas and the white boy, he'll have a good relationship with that white boy. I mean, with that black dude, and he'll go out and say that this nigga was a leader and he'll prop him up. You understand me? But you'll have another people who are opposing that shit. All right. And that's how even today, black folks don't even pick their leaders, right? So this dude who was from mixed ancestry, now his family had poor. Why? Because they were in control of a lot of the resources and they also were warriors. But at this particular time, they end up coming through and they made an alliance because they had beef with another Native American tribe, and then feel that tribe was gonna goddamn conquer them. They went and sided with the white boy, right? And the nigga who signed the tribe came from European ancestry, and he had his mother was a prominent Indian, right? I'll just say that part. I'm gonna save it in case I gotta mop me a Pan-African. All right. Now we're gonna get off of this hill, right? Let me get this shit out the way. All right. All right, now we're talking about down south slavery. The Indian slave trade was of central importance from the Carolina coast to the Mississippi Valley for nearly 50 years, linking southern lives and creating a whirlwind of violence and profit making. The process which Europeans and Native Americans became participants, and the profound consequence for the South and its people. Native Americans, European colonization and the evolution of plantation slavery in America. For the unification of England and Scotland and the competition among European empires, as well as political religion division in England and South Carolina. Native American societies approached warfare, diplomacy, and decisions about allying and trading with Europeans. Native American history, but also established a new context understanding racism, colonialism, and the enslavement and the creation of the plantations down south. All right, let me run through this one real quick, and then we'll come into it. All right, now this right here, I guess I can start right here. Fuck it. American Southeast were enslaved through warfare and purchased by English and French colonists throughout the 17th, 18th, and 19th century, as well as held captive through Spanish organization forced labor regimes in Florida. Emerging colonies in Virginia, Carolina, later North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia imported Native Americans and incorporated them into chattel slavery system. They were intermixed with slaves of African descent who would their demand for slaves affected communities as far as West present-day Illinois, Mississippi, South Georgia coast. The trade enslaved Native Americans sent thousands of them outside the region to New England and the Caribbean as profitable export. Natives were sometimes used for labor on plantation, servants, wealthy colonist families. Other times they were interpreters for European traders. Okay, now what the fuck is a guy? Now listen to me. Natives were sometimes used as labor on plantations. So when you look in the fucking South at the people who on the who's on the plantations down south? Niggas. And so watch this here though. Why when they come back and tell you? They were other times they were used as interpreters for European traders. So what the fuck do an African? What the fuck is an African interpreting? What is an African interpreting on motherfucking Indian land? How the hell he know Indian language? And the nigga would sit up here and let these folks tell him whatever they want to tell him. The policies of the treatment of slavery of Native Americans vary from colony to colony in the Southeast. The Native American slave trade in the Southeast relied on Native Americans trapping and selling other natives into slavery. This trade between the colonists and the Native Americans had a profound effect on shaping and nature of slavery in the Southeast. A number of native societies armed with European firearms. Let me run that back. A number of native societies armed with European firearms oriented themselves around waging war to capture slaves for native people, selling them into slavery. The slave trade and warfare facilitated and drove many other native societies to flee their homeland, breaking apart existing communities and eventually leading to the new map of people and ethnic group in the region. So when them niggas came with them goddamn guns, niggas can talk about they wouldn't no goddamn slaves if they want to. Now you wouldn't no slave that came on the boat. But if your ass ain't had no guns, nigga, and them niggas pulled up and they had the motherfucking guns, nigga, your ass said, which way? Which way we going? Hey, them niggas wouldn't play. You been fighting this nigga since y'all was kids. And this nigga that fuck around and got a gun. Nigga that fuck around and got a gun, nigga. And goddamn nigga, your ass, when them laws jump out on your ass and cock them pistols on your ass, nigga, tell your ass to get on the ground, nigga. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Nigga, don't move or I'ma shoot, something like that. Some of you niggas said, fuck it, nigga, shoot me. But some of you niggas said, nigga, you want me to put my hand behind my back? Okay. Yeah, nigga, this way. This way, sir. Okay, now we're going to get over here to... All right, let's go over here. We're going to talk about the Dawes Rolls, right? Hey, and Sister Betty, if you out there, Sister Betty, I want you to try to get in contact with this dude right here. I want you to try to get in contact with this dude right here. His name is Ron Graham. His name is Ron Graham. I want you to try to get in touch with him, Sister Betty. I want you to check him out. Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Let me pull this up. Hey, appreciate that love, EJ, in a real way. Hey, y'all, bang the like button, bang the cash up out there. All right, let's go and get into it, man. I really need to be running through this bill. I'm going too goddamn slow. I'm going too slow. Hold on, let me pull it up. I done lost my goddamn place. Yeah, name Ron Graham, Sister Betty. I want you to tap into it. She said, okay, email me. All right, I got you. All right. Now, Ron Graham is the African American. My bad. The article says African Americans brought to Indian territory with their masters who were members of the 5 civilized tribes, surveyed slavery, only to be denied the American Indian ancestry. Ron Graham, whose lineage includes Muskogee Creek ancestors, discussed the additional difficulties of tracing American Indian ancestry for people who also were descendants of slaves. So he do the same thing you do, Sister Betty. That's why I said I want you to get in touch with him, right? Tracing Indian ancestry for people who also were descendants of slaves and free people of color. Graham spoke during the annual Cherokee Ancestry Conference last weekend at the Cherokee National Tribal Complex. Graham, who also is vice president of the Black Genealogy Research Group of Oklahoma. I'm going to run that back. Is the vice president of the Black Genealogy Research Group of Oklahoma. Has done extensive research on Creek heritage. But the issue he is encountering are similar to those tracing Cherokee freedmen ancestry. Graham mentioned historical documents granting rights to former slaves. The Muskogee Creek 1867 Constitution gave the full rights of citizenship, and the Treaty of 1866 made Creeks of African descent citizens. During the later years, okay, see, I in that part right there, this how you know when they writing it, right? How the fuck is the nigga, because Graham, he don't talk that African shit, right? He tell you he know who the fuck we were, and we wasn't no goddamn Africans. All right. During the latter years of the 19th century and the 20th century, they served their communities as doctors, lawyers, farmers, legislators, store owners, and educators. Article 7 of Cherokee Treaty of the 1863 abolished slavery and gave people of color the same rights as native citizens. Then, at the turn of the century, the Dawes Commission changed all of that. No rose before 1896 had a blood quantum, Graham said. Some describe people as full blood or mixed blood. The degree of American Indian blood established by Dawes Commission clerk were based on the applications and interviews with applicants, but also on the judgment of those performing the enrollment. According to Graham, they examined the complexion and physical appearance, language, and manner of their person, he said. For those American Indians who displayed a lighter complexion and perhaps a better command of the English language, the clerk may have determined they have more white blood and less Indian blood. But those who were black were assigned to the freedmen's roll. Without consideration of American Indian blood, many of them bore, and there were freedmen with high degrees of Indian blood, and Graham showed through several examples. My father folks, y'all know in the nigga country, right? You know he from down south. That nigga say my father folks, goddamn. That nigga said folks. My father folks are actually on the 1910 Indian population, said Graham. He used the Dawes application to get birth certificates for his father, Theodore Blue Graham, who was born before statehood in the Creek Nation. The freedmen had 3 tribal towns. In addition to information given from the Dawes application, the freedmen roll had places for the former owners of the applicants of his ancestors. In my family, just those Dawes documentations alone were back to the Civil War, Graham said. Hey, that made me think about you, Sister Betty. His grandfather was listed half Indian, half colored. They say a heck of a lot. It gives you everything. It's vital that you have blood quantum now to enroll in any of these tribes, he said. None of the freedmen rolls listed blood quantum. I want to circle that, right? Because a lot of people don't know that. Because when you talk to these Native Americans, what they always screaming about, right, is blood quantum. Blood quantum. Which most of them don't have. Y'all, they don't even have fucking blood quantum. And I'm finna bring it out, right? But none of the rows listed blood quantum. Graham then showed examples of Moore Creek heritage in his family tree, using documents from enrollment era. If you figure out Creasy, his grandmother, she would have been even higher blood quantum, he said. He showed maps of ancestry, original allotment land, and a photo of his great-grandfather family. His brother still owns a gun depicted in one of the photos. Cherokee Freedmen descendants find similar information. I've looked at every census card for all 5 tribes. There were many cards like this in the Cherokee Nation. It doesn't have a column for blood degree on the Freedman Road, he said. He pointed a card to a testimony of a woman of Sequoia County. She was a quarter Cherokee. Her father was a slave, the son of his Cherokee owner and a slave woman. The Creek Cooper Davis was 3/4 Creek, but was enrollment and freedman with no mention of this in his Creek identity. They transferred everything to the Rose, but the only thing they did not transfer was the Indian blood. Bars. And now a lot of you niggas running around here because some niggas that told you were from Africa. Nigga ain't told you where you was from. You ain't got a clue. Nigga just lumped your ass in. Oh, man, we were kings and queens back in Africa. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut your nigga ass up. You don't even know who your motherfucking great grandma is, nigga. Running around here talking about we was kings and queens in Africa. You see, the white man had to shut your nigga ass up. All right. Besides the failure of the transfer of Indian blood possessed by freedmen, the rolls contain other mistakes. Sometimes names were changed and altered. Sister Betty, God damn it, you need to meet this man because y'all over there talking the same shit. Graham showed the list of 4 people who were full siblings, yet the government documents had different first or last names for them and their parents. Sister Betty, God damn it, besides the fact, and tell Willie, goddamn, tell Willie, this dude just gonna help you. He not trying to talk about you, goddamn. Willie, if that nigga shoot at Sister Betty, I'm coming over there to kick his ass with you. Me and Real Rap gonna come kick his ass with you, okay, goddamn? We just trying to get some shit done, Willie, goddamn. Uncle Willie, we just trying to get some shit done, We ain't goddamn, it ain't no funny business going on around here, goddamn. We just trying to get some work put in, not like that, Uncle Willie. We trying to get some information for a better choice of word, goddamn. No funny business. All right, there are 1898 cards containing the information, but they are only housed in Fort Worth, Texas. Besides the failure to transfer the degree, of Indian blood possessed by the freedmen, the rolls contain other mistakes. Sometimes names were changed and altered. Graham showed the list of 4 people who were siblings, yet the government documents had different first or last names for them and their parents, and different degree of Indian blood for the full blood brothers and sisters. So you'll have a whole family, right? Everybody, nigga got same mom, same daddy. And for each one of the child, they got different listings of the blood, right? Different listings for the blood of the children. And they got the same mama and daddy. So this nigga here might be a full blood, and goddamn his little brother might be goddamn mixed ancestry they'll put on the motherfucker. All right, and so let me get over here, right? Let me get over here. What I got over here? And so since we talking about blood quantums and shit, so we talking about I'm making red talking about Big Willie style don't play, goddamn. Uncle Willie, goddamn, we'll come over there and shoot that nigga with a deer rifle, goddamn. If that nigga get crazy, goddamn. All right, so how did Bill John Baker become principal chief of the Cherokee? I was thinking about this last week and wasn't sure to ask. I figured this might be a good sub to so Bill John Baker was elected in 2011, the principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. However, he is only 132 Cherokee by blood. I want to run that back. He is only 132 of Cherokee blood. Which means he's a full-blooded white boy. The fucking chief of the Cherokee is full-blooded white boy. Full-blooded white boy. And so, hold on. Let's bring it over here, right? Let me share my screen. Hold on, y'all. We about to have some fun real quick, goddamn. We about to have some fun real quick. All right. Bang the like button, bang the cash app, goddamn. I've been out here. I just did a 5-hour show when I want to show you how unappreciative you niggas are, right? I want to show you niggas how unappreciative you niggas are. I done did a 5-hour show, came back. I could have said, I ain't fucking with y'all today. I done did my work for the day, but goddamn, I came back and put some work in for the people. But you niggas don't appreciate greatness. Goddamn it, you niggas don't appreciate greatness. Let me share my goddamn screen. You niggas don't appreciate greatness. Goddamn, y'all lucky the ancestors sent me, cause I would have said, goddamn nigga, I'm doing this for the ancestors. Y'all lucky, cause I would have said to hell with y'all niggas. Goddamn.
Slaves once owned by members of the Cherokee Nation are getting their tribal citizenship back. One America's Eddie McCubbin has the story.
The descendants of former slaves owned by the Cherokee Nation are rejoicing. This comes after a judge ruled in their favor on Thursday in a lawsuit that stretches back to 2003.
This is validation of who we are. We do have our rights to citizenship through the treaty, and that the U.S. government hasn't passed a law to take it away. This is what we wanted, yes.
As a part of the treaty with the U.S. government in 1866, the Cherokee Nation granted tribal citizenship to their emancipated slaves. This group of people became known as the Cherokee Freedmen. But beginning in the 1980s, tribal members began to question the legitimacy of the Freedmen's membership, and in 2007, Cherokee members voted to strip the membership of more than 2,500 freedmen, defining tribal membership only by blood. Descendants of the freedmen argued the treaty gave them all the rights of native Cherokees. An attorney for the Cherokee Nation said the group does not plan to appeal the decision and has begun processing citizenship applications for freedmen descendants.
It means, for one thing, that the true history of the Cherokee Nation and the freedmen, it will be there. And the freedmen children, it will be easier for them to learn about their history, their culture, their tribal language as members of the tribe.
Eddie McCubbin, One America News.
All right, now I'm gonna swing over here while we got the screen up, right? Check this shit out.
Most people would be surprised to hear that Indians had slaves, but it's a fact.
They've been citizens of the tribe since the 1860s. I consider myself to be a Cherokee.
Goddamn, Omega Red, keep on crying wolf, goddamn. Yeah, it's gonna be showing up here at 9 a.m. and the parking lot gonna be empty, goddamn. Keep on crying wolf, goddamn, with your Indian giving ass, nigga. With your Indian giving ass, nigga. Keep on crying wolf. Y'all gonna show up, goddamn. Y'all gonna say, I ain't seen Top Cats in a while, goddamn. Where the hell that nigga been at, goddamn? And nigga, I'm taking the whole page down too, nigga. So I ain't even goddamn leaving no paper trail, okay? You nigga can't even go back in the archive.
And that's what I am. And that's what I'll be till I die. Nobody can take that away from us.
We was all voted out and kicked out the same night.
Her question was, what can we do? My response was, let's sue them.
I honestly did not realize how powerful the Cherokee Nation's response was going to be.
The Cherokee Nation has spent a fortune on this case.
Indian gaming generates $30 billion a year in revenue. The black members of those tribes have been excluded from those.
Okay, look at them niggas. Who are the black members of the tribe? Who told y'all niggas that shit? Huh? Who told y'all niggas that goddamn cowboy culture was goddamn black Indian culture? Y'all niggas gonna put some respect on Big T. You see, y'all niggas lucky the ancestors is the one who sent my motherfucking ass, all right? Y'all lucky they the ones who sent my motherfucking ass, goddamn it. Look at them goddamn Indians. Ain't no way around it. Don't that look like your goddamn neighborhood? Don't that look like your goddamn neighborhood?
It is time for us to stand up as black freedmen. Enough is enough.
When I started off, I thought this would be a slam dunk, and it wasn't like that at all.
Let me say, hey, welcome.
We usually think of the tribes as the victims of injustice, which is true. But victims can do bad things too.
If you voted against the
goddamn Kaji, I got your goddamn horse. I got your goddamn horse, all right.
Because their skin is darker than yours, their hair is curlier than yours, then you're a racist.
Tribal people should govern themselves. You don't need somebody from the outside telling you who should be in and who should be out.
When you know what you really are and you haven't been embraced or acknowledged, it's horrible.
We're not kicking them out because of their color. We're kicking them out because they don't have Cherokee blood, and that's the way it should be.
They ain't got Cherokee blood, okay? They don't have Cherokee blood. But the motherfucking chief is a stone cold white boy. The chief of the Cherokee is a stone cold white boy. Now let me show y'all something. I want to play this right here. Shout out to Chief Kalanaga, goddamn. We gonna run through it, goddamn, real quick.
Registration, this David, how can I help you?
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Chief Kalanaga called the Cherokee in Oklahoma, right? What's up with it? Crystal, goddamn, come hug my neck. She say, so they only got in by being slaves? No. They didn't get in by being slaves. What happened was, through the 1866 treaty, and each one of them had their own like different situations going on. They got in because they really was goddamn Indians. That's why they really got in. And that's why they were granted the same motherfucking citizenship as the other Native Americans. I mean, the Native Americans. But what happened was they started wanting to erase their past, you could say. And so these people wanted to erase their past and basically move on with their life. And especially like, because in the 1800s and shit, especially after the Dawes rose, right? That's really was one of the reasons other Dawes rose too at the same time, was to start basically erasing their past. Because after this here, this was after the emancipation and shit. And so a lot of the slaves and shit was being free. They was being pressured by the government of the United States and everything to release the slaves and all of that, right? All the way up until 1867. A lot of motherfuckers still didn't let go their slaves or whatever, right? Now, that's why I started off with the Indian slavery first. I started building on that first to give people an idea on what happened through how they actually even became slaves, right? And the differences between the plantations down south than what was taking place in the colonies. Now, what took place in the colonies, especially in Carolinas, after the Yamasee Wars, a lot of those people from the Yamasee tribe went down south. They went down south. That's where you get your Creeks. That's where you get your Seminoles. So all of that shit about the Seminoles was runaway Maroons. And shut the fuck up. You goddamn niggas, you niggas are sick. You niggas are sick. The fucking Seminole was your Yamasee tribe. That's why they kept going back home. And they was going back and forth. Even after that, some of the people who, anyway, I don't want to fuck up my bill, right? All right, so check this out. He called the Cherokee in Oklahoma, right? White boy answered the phone, right? He Indian, but he a white, he a Native American, but he a white boy. Check him out.
Well, thank you. All right, cool. So you're the third person I've been transferred to. So I'm just trying to get, some clarification, for my, to put on the record. I'm Cherokee by blood pedigree. And I was asking, how do you become a part of the Cherokee Nation? So is there any way you could give me some information on that?
Sure. The process for enrollment with the Cherokee Nation requires an ancestor on the Dawes Commission roll, and that roll was made in 1902 in Indian Territory, now Oklahoma.
Okay.
And if you don't have an ancestor on that roll, regardless of how much Indian blood you may have, you are not eligible to enroll.
Okay. So, all right. So, I mean, what you just told me is straightforward. So I get.
Hey, now you hear them niggas talking about they ain't got no Cherokee blood. Now they just switched it up and said you got to have an ancestor on the goddamn Dawes roll. They don't give a damn how much Indian blood you got in it. So, nigga, do you have to be on the Dawes roll or do you have to have Indian blood? And so now they trying to distance themselves so far from you niggas. And as much time, the more time they continue to pass on, niggas will never get back to it. Right? Because niggas over here occupied under some motherfucking African and nigga two things at once and still ain't got no house in Africa or America.
My next question, it kind of, makes it a little bit obscure because my family, they didn't participate in the Dawes Rolls. However, we have been in America from time immemorial. We've always been here. So that means I wouldn't be able to even submit an application and be accepted, correct? Because it's not done through blood. It's done through, so it's done through an organization and not through blood, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, our tribe is, and we have a constitution that we adopted in 1976 and then amended in 2003. And in that constitution, the Cherokee people who were organized at that time chose the Dawes roll as the sole source of proof for our organization.
Oh, okay. So with that being said, is it safe to say that even if someone wasn't an Indian by blood, okay, meaning that their ancestors have always been in the America, as long as they were able to get on that Dawes rolls, they are still considered Indian?
Well, they're considered a citizen.
Or they're considered a citizen?
Right. The relationship between the United States and the Cherokee Nation is not based on blood. It's based on treaties.
Okay? Now, when did that fucking treaty happen? You're going to have to come to Big Chief for that. When did that treaty happen that he's talking about? Listen to him.
Okay, meaning that their ancestors have always been in the America. As long as they were able to get on that Dawes rolls, they are still considered Indian.
Well, they're considered a citizen.
Or they're considered a citizen.
Right. The relationship between the United States and the Cherokee Nation is not based on blood. It's based on treaties.
Okay.
So if someone's ancestors were members of the tribe at one time, but for whatever reasons they may have chosen to leave the tribe or forced out of the tribe or abandon the tribe, there's lots of scenarios. The tribe itself would have continued on. And so the relationship between the United States and the Cherokee people is carried out through our government. And so we do have people in our tribe who are not Indians. We just got through with an extremely contentious legal battle with the descendants of our slaves. And so they want to.
You hear how comfortable he said that shit? Because it ain't no pushback. There's no pushback from it because it ain't nobody out there telling our fucking story. And a lot of niggas wanted to throw what happened to the people down south away because they ain't had the information on the 5 civilized tribes. So a lot of niggas wanted to throw that shit away. You know what I mean? Like, this white boy, you really got a white boy sitting here and he gonna control the situation, basically, with this narrative that they didn't put down, and they ready to close the books because ain't nobody challenging them on the shit.
For a lawsuit and are now enrolling as members of the tribe, even though some of them have Indian blood, some of them don't. We don't care one way or the other. What we care about is, are there ancestors on the roll that the core population chose in 1976? And that they are. And we have people on our roll that are on there by fraud. We have, I found probably, I'd say about 5 or 6 families.
Bitch, shut up, line. Your family on there by fraud.
Either bribed officials or,
because I wear my feathers and my
any legal marriage.
Okay.
And so their descendants are not enrolled as Indians; they are enrolled as freedmen.
Oh, okay, and that's perfect. Great information. Which brings me to my next question. Because I've done a little research again. I'm connecting back to my tribe, and I'm a full-blooded Indian by blood, right? What that means is, are you aware that in the Americas, all over the Americas, I mean, we know that the United States was established on the American continent in 1776, correct?
Well, yes.
Okay. So before 1776, there was no such thing as the United States. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. Beautiful. So
hey, and goddamn, I sure hate to have to stop there, but it's a lot of people who probably didn't know that, right? And so the white boy walking with him right now, but it's gonna be a turn of events. What's up with it, Karimio in the building? Turn up one time. Hey, Karimio, Sister Bethy want to get you on the channel one day and build, man. She was telling me about that. They Bertram say, word, my blood is raging indigenous in a real way. Turn up one time. Radames, appreciate that love in the cash out. Appreciate that love.
For that, even before the 13 colonies and all that, even before the so-called transatlantic slave trade, are you aware that all the people on the American continent were dark skinned?
Well, I know where you're going with that, and that's the
check them out.
Eurocentrism argument, and we don't subscribe to that.
Well, it's not a matter of prescription. It's a matter of do you know that it's a fact that the Aborigines of this land were dark skinned? So therefore, if all the Aborigines of this land, and it's scientifically proven that they were dark skinned, how is that other people get to claim to be Indians and then we can't because we didn't take part in the Dawes Rolls?
Well, the Dawes Roll was selected by the Cherokee people, who were the people who owned the Cherokee Nation. We are the Cherokee Nation. And
Hey, I want to show y'all something, right? You know what's so fucked up about what that nigga just said? Let me run this part back.
It's a fact that the Aborigines of this land were dark skinned. So therefore, if all the Aborigines of this land, and it's scientifically proven that they were dark skinned, how is that other people get to claim to be Indians and then we can't because we didn't take part in the Dawes Rolls?
All right, now y'all heard Kalinago question, right? Which was a great question. But I'm finna show you how these niggas got us though, right? Listen to the white boy question, because the white boy heard him and he heard him clear. So basically what's about to happen, and nigga gonna say, yeah, they was black folk. Yeah, it was y'all niggas over here. Yeah. But watch where the trick come in at.
Well, the Dawes Roll was selected by the Cherokee people, who were the people who owned the Cherokee Nation.
All right. That's where he got niggas at. Through legal document. When I tell you, in 1794, that's when they created the Cherokee government. So all these niggas that be running around this home and argue with me about the Cherokee was here before 1794, nigga, all right, go do your thing, homie. But when you go to Oklahoma, nigga, which they just told you they ain't going by blood or none of that shit, right? They going by their treaty with the United States. So in 1794, them hoes signed a treaty with the United States, which they went under the jurisdiction of the United States, homie. And they created that entity called the Cherokee Nation, which they took from a word out of the Cherokee language. The fucking government wasn't created until 1794. So that Cherokee shit, they own that shit. That's how they got niggas. And the white boy answered him, so cool, calm, and collective. Because it's not them who got it confused. It's our ass who got it confused. That shit is a corporation, which they own. That's how they got niggas. Out of this whole bill right here, that was the most important part of the whole fucking bill. But it's gonna go over a lot of niggas' head if they don't know what the fuck really happened. That's why when these Pan-African niggas come out here with that 5 civilized tribes shit, nigga, I'ma eat your lunch. I'ma eat your lunch every time, homie. Shout out to Dr. Claude Anderson, but goddamn nigga, I had to learn your ass last night, nigga. It's not our people's fault that we don't know, but goddamn at the same time, goddamn ignorance is no excuse to the goddamn law. And so that's the fucking trap that they got niggas in. So how Kalinago dropped it on them, nigga, we the first one here. Yeah, y'all the first one here, nigga. But we have ownership, the people who own the fucking Cherokee, which is the government that they end up creating in 1794. That's when you start getting the fucking civilized tribes and all of that shit. That's where the civilized tribes come from after that. Now you can go through the 80s, 86 and 88, and then you'll come back and do one in 90. They did one in 91, but the most important one came in 94. Bars.
We are the Cherokee Nation.
Okay, so is the same thing. So all right. So what is the original name for Cherokee?
You mean in our language?
It was Anionwea, right?
Well, that's the word for principal people.
Yeah, the principal people. So that.
Hey, pay attention real quick. Pay attention.
So what I'm saying is, Anionwea was changed to Cherokee. Is there a reason why you guys don't use Anionwea and now use Cherokee?
We do use that word among ourselves.
Okay.
In our relationship with the United States.
Listen to the fucking language. In our relationship with the United States, and that's the part niggas got wrong right there. This shit is through paperwork. The United States, y'all heard him say in 1776, they created, the United States was created, right? But before then, this was Indian land, but in 1776, they created the corporation in order for them to goddamn do business over here, right? And so in 94, these people right here signed the agreement with them, homie. That's what niggas got. This the hijacking.
The United States knows us as Cherokee, and so that's what the treaties say. So we go by what the treaties say when we're in dealing with them.
I listen, bro. I ain't gotta argue with no nigga. I ain't got to argue with no nigga. This is why I'm retired, homie. Until I can get a nigga that's worthy of catching the fade with. That's why I'm retired. Because niggas really don't even fucking understand what the fuck happened. This old motherfucking Pan-African shit where niggas come through here and group everybody in one fucking book. That's not how this shit work, nigga. These hoes is real technical with what they did, and they get your ass through the language. What the fucking morals that I always want to tell you what every fucking word mean and all of this shit here, nigga. But y'all niggas can't goddamn see through the motherfucking hijacking. What these niggas really got your ass at, nigga? Why you running around that whole talking about the words and all of this kind of shit here, nigga? This what the fuck happened. Nigga strategically goddamn hit a nigga ass with paper genocide. This where it happened, homie. But they'll come back and tell you to throw away the 5 civilized tribes, right? It's not what happened with the corporation. Them motherfuckers incorporated the 5 civilized tribes, nigga, because the people are real. The people were real. Those were our fucking lands, right? And then I can take you through the fucking people in the lands and shit. We can go through the trades and what led up to the treaties. Why did the treaties happen? How did them hoes even get in the position to even gain their power to be goddamn in control? It's all stuff from the resources, homie. How did they end up getting in control of these certain resources? What was the relationships that was created and built? I'll tell one of them niggas head, hey bro, I ain't taking no fades with no little niggas no more. I had a nigga pull up last night talking about he wanted a fade. I come in there, jump up, nigga, on some, hey nigga, what's happening, nigga? Let me look at that shit, nigga. And I should have never even wasted my time with this nigga. Should have never even wasted my time with this nigga, right? Niggas gonna put some respect on Big Chief Top Cat, man. Bang the like button, bang the cash up.
Oh, okay. So the United States pretty much decided to say, okay, you know what? We're not going to use alien wheel. Let's just create something new, and then we created Cherokee. In essence.
Well, that word has also a Cherokee origin, but it's the word Cherokee is an anglicized version of the Cherokee word HIJACKING, which means people of fire.
Right.
And so, you know, we don't mind being called Cherokees. We've been called that for 500 years, so we don't have a problem with that.
Okay. And before I conclude, again, I've done some research, and I realized that no disrespect, and I'm here again just to get information. So I'm not going to disrespect your culture because I think everyone needs to be respected either way. So I'm going to respect that. However, I've done some research, and I realized that your chief is John Bill something, right?
Bill John Baker.
Baker, yeah. So I realized, I found out that he has a 132 Cherokee.
He's actually 332nd, but
man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. He's like, that nigga corrected that nigga quick on that shit, nigga. How you gonna goddamn put 2 more points on my nigga name, family? Goddamn, nigga, he ain't 1, he 3. Okay, if you want to be technical, the nigga's 1. Okay, we ain't doing all that. That's why I brought the information out before we even came into the bill. The nigga is 1, since they always run around that whole talk about blood, right?
Okay, he's still pretty much a white man.
Yeah, and I did a lot of research and realized that his ancestors is actually from Ireland and German and everything, but yet still he gets to be a Cherokee. And so how is that even possible?
Well, it's possible because his ancestors were citizens of the Cherokee Nation.
Oh.
Citizenship does not divide.
Oh,
it
okay.
passed 100% from parent to child.
Mm-hmm.
And so his ancestors, who actually were Indians, I'm related to him distantly, but
that's my 4th cousin looking at that nigga.
Ancestors were Cherokee Indians at the time of discovery.
Mm-hmm.
His ancestors were citizens of the Cherokee Nation at the time of the first making of the Treaty of 1783, and so they've been citizens of the Cherokee Nation ever since. So we don't base anything on blood quantum.
Oh, yeah, okay, you said that. Yeah.
Hey, y'all heard him slide it in there. The Treaty of 1783, right? Man, look, watch this here. Listen to him, bro. And this is what I'm gonna take from the white boy, bro. Cause look, they have their information and they standing on it. Niggas want to know how can they prove that they are Native American. This how they prove. Just listen to him. Just listen to him and how he gonna prove it. Now they got it by coming through us. Our women slept with these white boys on purpose. Slept with these white boys on purpose a lot of the times because they were trading with these people and they got comfortable and built relationships with them. In other cases, it went different. But a lot of times they slept with these people who they were trading with. And they gave them access into our world. And these are they descendants who we dealing with today. Now, listen to them. Watch this.
First making of the Treaty of 1783, and so they've been citizens of the Cherokee Nation ever since. So we don't base anything on blood quantum.
Oh, yeah,
we base it on whether your ancestors were citizens of the nation.
Because the research that I did, it shows that he's not Cherokee he's not even an Indian by blood, period.
Well, he is.
Yeah,
he is an Indian by blood.
But so if he is an Indian by blood, that's what I'm saying is, then he's supposed to be a so-called dark man because, again, the dark-skinned people were the original Indians. So, again, where did he get to be an Indian by blood?
Well, his ancestors intermarried with white people.
Hey, I'm finna cut this. I'm about to cut the fucking show off. I'm about to cut this motherfucking show off. Hey, look, family. We fucked up. We fucked up. We fucked up out here. And you get a lot of people tell you, throw away the 5 civilized tribes. Throw away what happened down south. You get a lot of people tell you that the fucking slave ships, people them came on slave ships down south and all of this type of shit. And I'm saying that because when we dealing with particularly the 5 civilized tribes, it's a different history that happened with them. That's why I always separate the two. Did y'all hear what this white boy just said? Drop a 1 if y'all just heard what this white boy just told this nigga, right? And listen, bro, we can say what we want to say about this white boy on the phone, but this nigga is telling 100% truth. And listen, it's all right there. The truth is out there for us. If we want to know what happened to our people in this country, it's right there. And I appreciate Kalinaga. People can say what the fuck they want to say, but that nigga did the greatest interview ever to bring the information to what happened to our people. Ain't no nigga in the Indian community ever had a better interview than this shit right here, because it was so much powerful motherfucking information in here. And this shit right here, nigga, you can fuck around and take it to court, nigga. That's how powerful this motherfucking information is. And it's my second time playing it, right? But I just appreciated everything that was in here, because everything you need to know about what happened to us is taking place right now. And I don't know if Kalinago was understanding what the white boy was saying, right? But it made perfect sense to me, goddamn. But I want you to listen. He is listening, and he is answering the questions. He's not waiting. He's not pausing. He's not guessing. He is telling the absolute truth. Now watch this here.
But he looks Caucasian to me, though. That's what I'm saying. When you say white, do you?
There is a.
Oh man, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Hold up, y'all. Man, this shit was so powerful to me, man. If there ever was a question on what the fuck happened, nigga, your ass better come right here. Well, you probably got to listen to my breakdown on the motherfucker. Because, nigga, man, this shit is crazy. Listen, check it out.
But so if he is an Indian by blood, that's what I'm saying is, then he's supposed to be a so-called dark man, because, again, the dark-skinned people were the original Indians. So, again, where did he get to be an Indian by blood?
All right, time out. The so-called people, Indians, were dark-skinned. The white boy ain't tell him, you a motherfucking lie, nigga. The Cherokee Nation down in Oklahoma did not tell him that he was false, that there was false information that he just put. Instead, you know what he told him?
His ancestors intermarried with white people.
All right. And so through these relationships, these black women slept with these white boys and had kids. And since we're in a matrilineal society, meaning the next chief will come through the woman. And this took place all the way up into 1825. All the way up into 1825, where they no longer had to marry black women or bear kids by black women in order to get citizenship into these tribes. They can now go on and marry white women and have the same type of sovereignty in these tribes. I can slam the motherfucking laptop down right now and we can all go home. That's why I ain't taking no fade with no regular niggas no more. I ain't taking no fade with no Indians neither. If I get out there, homie, I come out of town, it's going to have to be with somebody that matters, homie. Because I don't want to get it just to win. I want a platform where I can drop the information and goddamn niggas so we can know. So we ain't got to go back. Ain't going to be no divisions and shit. All right, well, I'm going to take my shit and stand up. No, I want to make it crystal clear. What the fuck happened? It's going to be crystal clear. It ain't going to be no more motherfucking questions and shit running around this hoe. Because I seen an Indian get beat up the other day because this nigga didn't know how to get a Pan-African off of him by the 5 civilized tribes had slaves. Nigga had absolutely nothing to come back with it. And the information right here, the information is there. All right, let's turn up.
That's,
But he looks Caucasian to me, though. That's what I'm saying. When you say white, do you mean that white in the sense of
white European? White European.
Oh, because they're different so-called looking white people. So again, that kind of like it's kind of like a word play. You know what I mean? It's semantics. You know what I mean? Because again, he looks white, but he may not be white European or Anglo-Saxon, but he's a white man.
I would say so.
Exactly.
If I saw him,
listen to him.
If I saw him walking down the street, I would say, "There goes a white man."
There you go.
However,
hey, bro, this white boy is being so factual. Because they don't really have nothing to hide. Why? Because under contract through the U.S., nigga, they are Native Americans. They are put here to take your place. It was a hijacking of your raw blood. So he can tell this nigga what happened. He can feel free. It don't matter. But it was legal steps that was taken throughout this legal step that was taken throughout history, goddamn, to paper genocide in order to move our people out of the way to establish something for them. And all the way up into 2020, and we're losing greatly because we don't have the information out there. That's the first. We're losing the information war. And it's not enough of our people getting together, goddamn, and trying to fight back against this shit. And so in the later part of this interview, which is about to come up, we're gonna see things take a turn, and he gonna goddamn put white supremacy, goddamn, he gonna put his white supremacy boot down, okay? And show you niggas even furthermore how they switch places with niggas and hijack the raw blood of the motherfucking American Indians.
However, our tribe is not necessarily made up of just brown or dark-skinned people.
Okay.
The Cherokee Nation is made up of citizens.
Yeah, and I get that. I totally get that, and I respect that. So again, so I guess all the Aboriginals, because would you guys consider yourself Aborigines?
I would consider us to be Aboriginals, and our government is an Aboriginal government.
Okay, so again, and once again, I mean, and it's not even Afrocentric, because do you believe that? First of all, do you believe that life originated in Africa?
Life or
life? Period. All humans, human life.
No,
you don't believe that.
That nigga said no so motherfucking fast. But you got niggas running around this whole talking about everybody came from Africa. And get mad when I say the white boy taught you that. You learned that from the white boy. You didn't come up with that by your motherfucking self.
No, I do not.
Okay, it's great, perfect. So if life didn't originate in Africa, how is it assumed that all dark-skinned people are from Africa? I mean, when change, or it is just something that's ironclad? You have to have been on the Dawes Road, whether you are an Aborigine or not, because like I said, it's scientifically proven that all the dark-skinned people were actually in the Americas before any light-skinned, pale, anybody, and the first people on the planet, to be quite frank, were dark-skinned. So that means everybody came from the womb of the dark-skinned woman, and that's scientifically proven. Isn't that a fact?
Well, I'm not really sure where you're trying to go with that.
No, what I'm asking is,
I'm not going to agree or disagree with you. I just know that my ancestors, which are Cherokee Indians, have been on this continent for thousands of years. My ancestors are not Africans. My ancestors are American Indians. And the people who are claiming that they are American Indians that are actually black, we don't buy into that. That's just not who we are.
I know that.
And so right now, he about to take it back to legal paperwork, right? Because see, they rewrote us out of history under their laws, under U.S. laws. That's why niggas running around this whole African American, colored, black, Negro, all of this shit, right? And that's why they passed this shit through law. So right now, the white boy about to separate himself. Now, when he said thousands of years, what he was saying was these were the people, since his people them bred with these people and came in, that includes their whole lineage. They taking the whole lineage now. They not just gonna start the line where they start breeding it, right? They taking the whole lineage. Even with the white kids and everything that came, they're gonna take the lineage and the history.
Why? Because once again, I mean, of course, I mean, if people come into a land and they met people there and they happen to settle in, because remember you said your ancestors came, right? So they've been here for thousands of years, but before they came, there were people here. So you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this?
Well, I see what you're trying to say.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I'm saying that I have the facts that, you know, the people who actually call themselves natives right now, they haven't been here for thousands of years. So, you know, and I know it's a he or say you think it is, but we have the scientific and we have the legal documents and historical documents to solidify and prove that fact. So, you know, I get that you were saying that, you know, to be part of the nation, it doesn't deal with blood quantum. It just strictly deals with citizenship. So again, anybody could just say, okay, you know what? Let us just form an organization and let us just deal with the United States and we could be considered native. You know, but yet still, the people who will have been here again for millions of years, because my ancestors have been here for, I mean, I'm talking about, man, I can't even go back and pinpoint a time when my ancestors were not. You know what I mean? So at some point, you guys,
because that's what you want to believe.
No, that's not what I want to believe. But you see, what I'm saying about that is, so what I'm saying is this, right?
You've talked for about 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what I think.
What you think?
What I think is that African American.
Okay, now watch this here. Watch he. See, he mad because niggas not supposed to know this. You're not supposed to know this. And so this is why they kick niggas out the tribe. This is why they reconstituted their constitution and shit, right? Because they want to erase all of that shit and separate themselves from y'all. And so check him out now.
Have personal opinion. Okay. I think a lot of African American people in this country have a lot of self-hatred. And so you guys want to be us because you don't want to be you. And so, you know, we can't change who you are and you can't change who we are. Okay. Our relationships with the United States are our relationships. Our treaties are our treaties. I totally want to run around with feathers on and call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. That's your business.
No, I totally get that. Hear what I'm saying? And again, I'm not here to debate. It's just strictly a conversation. And I'm glad we're having this because it's a conversation that needs to be had. Because once again, you said that life didn't originate in Africa. So why are you assuming that, based on what you're saying, it's safe to say that you're assuming that every so-called black person...
You asked me, did all life begin in Africa?
And you said no.
And I said no.
So my next question is...
Now watch the white boy, right? Because see, now he got a little too comfortable with telling the truth. And he said, you know what, I'm dealing with a different kind. And now what he about to do is try to reprogram, right? Because the African American was shaped, molded, and crafted by the white man. And so what he about to do, he said this nigga got a glitch in his motherfucking chip. He got a glitch in his chip. So I'm about to reprogram this nigga, right? So when all these Pan-Africans running around here, and listen, the greatest scholars that came out of Pan-Africanism, they worked side by side with the white man before. I don't want to hear it, homie. I done been through the school of thought. I done went through all of that shit. All of them niggas had some type of form of relationship with the white man. If you dealing with comedic science, that shit came from the white man. If you dealing with a lot of this shit, I can walk you all the way down. We ain't got to go there right now, but especially you coming out of the 20s and shit, all of that shit, that it didn't come from our people. It wasn't nothing that we got from our ancestors. It wasn't not saying that the shit not true. Some of the shit wasn't true, not that we can learn or benefit from some of the shit, because at that time there was a lot of information but none of that shit told us about who the fuck we were. And that's why that's my only thing with these goddamn books. And I don't give a fuck what book it is. A book is not gonna tell you who the fuck you are. You're going to have to take the long road. You're going to have to go by. You're going to have to start with yourself because we are not all the same people. That is a fact. We are not the same people. And if you want to be accurate on this shit, you're going to have to start with yourself. You're going to have to go through your lineage. You're going to have to go through your lineage. That's the only thing that can tell you who you are and where you come from. Ain't no book going to get you out of this shit. It's not a book out there that can get you out of it. And you and 100,000 motherfuckers read the book. You and 100,000 motherfuckers are not the same thing. That's my only motherfucking problem with these goddamn books. The shit is confusion. You're going to have to, you have your own fucking journey. You're going to have to do the due diligence for your motherfucking ancestors to goddamn walk the shit down. And by you being here, and by you being enlightened by the information, for you even sitting here listening to this goddamn conversation right now, nigga, your ass probably is the one who gonna have the fucking keys and the tools that the ancestors sent to come back and get us up out of this shit. If all of us get up and go out there, goddamn, if we take the time to find our fucking ancestors and our lineage, look, Pan-Africanism, they don't follow their lineage. They talk that shit about Hebrews, tell Hebrews to go take a motherfucking test to prove that they Hebrews, but they'll never take a fucking test to see who their motherfucking ancestors are. They just gonna automatically tell you that you from Africa. And that's all they have. That's all they got. You from Africa. What part of Africa? They don't know. Oh, West Africa, the Congos, or some shit like that. They don't fucking know. You just done got grouped into a motherfucking story that come out of book. And what they gonna tell you? Nigga, oh, where are your references? Bitch, this ain't no shit that you come out here with no motherfucking references, bitch. I got birth certificates. I got motherfucking, I got my people on the motherfucking Freedman rolls and shit, nigga. That's where your mother, if that ain't your sources and all of that shit that them niggas talking about is bullshit. To say that the white man brought us over here on ships, slave ships, nigga, listen, homie, which white boy, which slavery did you go through? By which white boy, what time, what year, and what fucking boat? That goddamn nigga that got beat up by Rob Bourne the other day, and Rob Bourne shot some shit out there. Oh, we got slave ships, and he named 3 or 4, but he didn't name which one he came on, right? That's grouping history into one, bro. You can't, that's not how this shit operate. You can't operate like that. I don't give a fuck if you did find a slave ship. Your burden of proof is to prove that your fucking ancestors, and which ancestor was the motherfucker who came on that boat. That's how we figure this shit out, nigga. Not no nigga who read the most motherfucking books. See, you can play that game when you dealing with that other shit, right? And the reason why the Pan-Africans feel this movement is because we can be more direct and precise with our shit, because the only way that a fucking Aboriginal is gonna win in this shit is by them proving who the fuck they people are. That's the only way. And we have the best chance of proving this shit, and that's why the American government is scared of y'all motherfuckers. That's why this white boy is about to goddamn flip out right now. Because this nigga just called him and telling him, hey, bitch, I'm a Cherokee by blood. I got documentation. I got paperwork. And that's what they feel. That's why they want to hurry up and goddamn separate themselves. And hopefully, goddamn, they treaty with the United States can still stand. And goddamn, but you fucking with a nigga like Trump. Niggas can say what they want about Trump, but Trump don't show these hoes no respect. Trump can cut funding on these motherfuckers. Trump is goddamn telling these niggas, hey, y'all don't look like motherfucking Indians, all right? Trump already know what happened and see what take place. What you got to understand when we go back to the Civil War, when you had the Union and you had the motherfucking Confederate, nigga, what took place in that the Confederate niggas wanted to get sovereign down south, okay? One of their deals for Albert Pike even going in and getting the 5 civilized tribes to line up with them, nigga, was to get sovereignty down south. So when you going through John Ross and you dealing with these other niggas who was down there who signed these treaties, look, I'm not going to go all the way into it, nigga, but I'll fuck one of you niggas up. I'll fuck one of you niggas up with this information. So you got a group of white boys who know what the fuck happened down south. They know that these hoes ain't no motherfucking Indian. They know they not no fucking Indian. John Ross was a white boy with blue eyes. They know that these niggas not no fucking Indians. But if niggas don't turn this shit around, goddamn, by going out and doing, you have to do the work. You're not just gonna be able to read a book or listen to a lecture. That's what make this Indian shit. It's too hard to be a motherfucking Indian, homie. That's why you got more niggas that's into other shit than this shit. Because it's too hard to be in this shit. Why? Because you're gonna really have to do the work. And when you fucking with that other shit, you don't have to listen. You just listen and regurgitate that bullshit. And most of the bullshit that you regurgitate came from white folks. We gotta hurry up so we can get out of here.
Then I asked you, I said, do you mean human beings?
So no. This is the most appropriate question. Do you think that
black
every
people originated in Africa, Indian people originated in the Americas, white people originated in Europe, and Asian people originated in Asia?
But all right, so here's my question. Do you think that every so-called black person is from Africa?
No, because there are some in Fiji, there are some in Melanesia, there are some in India.
Okay.
You know, they're all over the place.
So what you're saying, you were saying that
I'm talking about the black people in the United States.
So here's what you're
black
saying.
people in the United States came over on slave trips from Africa.
So what you're saying is that they from everywhere else on the planet except none of them was in America before slavery.
Nope, none of them. Well, some of them might have been. I don't know.
Look at the white boy. Take him out, right? So when the nigga get to push it back, he got to drop the white supremacy on him. Black people in America came over here on slave ships, right? And listen to it. When I tell the niggas that they got that shit from the white boy, why? Because you don't have to say nothing else. You don't have to prove nothing to nothing. You just say that. And that's the same shit that the Pan-Africans come with. Niggas came over here on slave ship. They don't give you no other information after that. So why are you and the white boy using the same fucking talking points? And in this case, the fucking Native Americans. Why are you, the Native Americans, and the white boy using the same fucking talking point, and y'all have no other information outside of that to give our people? So you could damn near say the Pan-Africans are working side by side with the white boys and the Native Americans to keep our people lost. Why? Because they had the same bill. When you're going in to debate them, you can kill them. When I had a debate with them Native American dudes, I went over there by myself too, and I still got the bill. When I went over there, and I goddamn slapped all of them niggas up, right? When I went over there and scalped all of them hoes, I understood already before going in that they all had the same information. They all had the same information. And so them motherfuckers would try to use Pan-African information to go against black people who are banging indigenous information. Why are the white boy and the Native American and the Pan-Africans had the same story? I didn't switch my build up for these niggas. Why? Because I know I can kill these niggas with the same arrow. All you niggas had the same information. Why? Because it came from white folks. Now you had our black scholars came and got it, but they were paid. They were paid a lot of the time to do the information for white people. Some of our greatest scholars that came out of that arena, goddamn, contracted with white people at some time in their life, goddamn, to do information and create these bills. And goddamn, nigga, and every last one of them, nigga, every last one of them that you heard of, they have been put on the motherfucking stage, and the Pan-African niggas, they love and goddamn, they praise, which they should be in certain instances, right? And a lot of niggas use Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben worked for UNESCO, but I'm gonna tell you something, homie. Dr. Ben was an African. He actually was born in Africa. So yeah, he gonna kick his shit is gonna be based off of African history. But some of the listen, bro, we cannot apply all of that shit to every fucking body. Cause they done group niggas from the islands, Caribbeans, Afro-Latinos, all of this shit here with the American, and they grouped all us into one fucking book. It don't work like that. You can't go do no other people on this planet and group them in one. It don't work like that. You can't group white folks in one book. So why the fuck is niggas letting them play with us like this?
Come on, I mean, come on. Either they were or they are not. Because you see now you're being contradictory. Because if you're saying that so-called black people was on every other planet except America before.
Hey, bang the like button, bang the cash out. We almost done. I'm almost done. I'm gonna let them finish this out.
reason the Sun didn't allow so-called black people to be in America before the slave trade. I mean, that alone in itself doesn't even make sense.
No, there were no black people here before Europeans got here because they brought you guys.
No, but guess what?
See how his whole little voice changed, right? This is a tactic that they've been trained to use. And guess what the Pan-Africans would say? The same thing that this white boy said. Niggas didn't come over here, and all of the black people that came over here through slavery, nigga. And they were brought by Europeans. It's the same bill. It's the same bill. So when I scalp them niggas, I got the same. Like, all I got to do is stand on all I got to do is stand on my motherfucking square. Come and tell you something, nigga. It's only one truth. It's only one truth. It's only one truth, nigga, and that bitch is one size fit all. And I should be able to go in that bitch on one truth, nigga, and take down all of them niggas and all them different ideologies on one truth. But it's only one truth.
Europeans didn't bring so-called dark-skinned people here. As a matter of fact, the first slaves on the American continent were Caucasians.
That's not even relevant.
Okay? He don't even want to talk about that because you niggas ain't even supposed to know that. But there were bars on this motherfucking ass. That was 100% fact. But niggas ain't supposed to know that. Y'all, he haven't paused all fucking, the whole conversation. This nigga haven't paused yet. But he caught his ass up right here and the nigga paused. He finally had to take a deep breath.
People to be in America before the slave trade. I mean, that alone in itself doesn't even make sense.
No, there were no black people here before Europeans got here because they brought you guys.
No, but guess what? Europeans didn't bring so-called dark-skinned people here. As a matter of fact, the first slaves on the American continent were Caucasians.
That's not even relevant.
Okay.
No, it is relevant. It's absolutely relevant. It's absolutely relevant.
You know, my grandmother, who was a full-blood Cherokee.
I want a goddamn it nigga timeout, right? Because he just told him ain't no black people over here. All black people over here in America. What he said, y'all? They said that Europeans brought them over. It wasn't no black people in America till Europeans brought them over here on fucking slave ship. The same shit that these motherfucking say, right? Now watch this shit here, okay? This is why listen to this nigga.
Indian was dark-skinned.
Cherokee. Europeans didn't bring so-called dark-skinned people here. As a matter of fact, it's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant.
You know, my grandmother, who was a full-blood Cherokee Indian.
A full-blooded Cherokee Indian, y'all. Listen to him.
Was dark-skinned.
Was dark-skinned. Was dark-skinned. Remember earlier he said that him and Bill John Baker were relatives. Listen to it. Check it out.
It's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant.
You know, my grandmother, who was a full-blood Cherokee Indian, was dark-skinned. If she had permed her hair, she could have passed for a black person in North Tulsa, which is our black community here. So, yeah, there were dark-skinned people here, but not all dark-skinned people are black. You guys...
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. I could have kept going, but I'm going to stop it right there. Y'all going to put some respect on Big Chief Top Cat, homie. I'm finna move over here because we about to get out of here. I'm about to take it over here, though. All right? Y'all gonna put some fucking respect on me, goddamn. And y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. You niggas gonna miss me when I'm gone, goddamn. Y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone, goddamn. In the real motherfucking way. Hey, appreciate that love, mama. Appreciate that love, mama. Pamela Murphy in the real way. Yeah, I be hitting Colinago up. Well, I haven't spoke with him in a minute. We'll just text each other on DM each other on IG. It's been a minute though. But I think he's familiar with me. I don't know. Well, he know who I am. Put it like that. I don't know if he ever caught a bill though. All right, y'all, check this out.
Knows that there's all kinds of blacks that are Cherokee by blood. DNA would probably tell you that he goes back to some of the same chiefs that I go back to. But DNA is not our test. Doesn't matter the circumstance. If they didn't sign up on the dolls, they cannot be members of the Cherokee Nation.
Hold on.
Everybody knows that there's all kinds of blacks that are Cherokee by blood.
All right. When we go back, the dude who talking is Bill John Baker.
There's all kinds of blacks that are Cherokee by blood. DNA would probably tell you that he goes back to some of the same chiefs that I go back to.
This the white boy right here. For a lot of people didn't know who they was talking about was 132. This him right here. Who the other white boy said was his kinfolk. This him right here. And so check out what he's saying. The other white boy just told you his grandma was a black woman. Was a full-blooded Cherokee. He said that part before she said she was a black woman. His grandma, his great-grandpa was a full-blooded motherfucking Cherokee who was a dark-skinned woman, and if she permed her hair, she would pass for an African-American living in Tulsa, North Tulsa, they black Cherokee community. And now listen to what Baker say.
There's all kinds of blacks that are Cherokee by blood. DNA would probably tell you that he goes back to some of the same chiefs that I go back to. But DNA is not our test. Doesn't matter the circumstance. If they didn't sign up on the dolls, they cannot be members of the Cherokee Nation.
Listen what he said.
Doesn't matter the circumstance. If they didn't sign up
Hold up.
But DNA is not our DNA would probably tell you that he goes back to some of the same chiefs that I go back to.
Go back to the same. Everybody know that it's black Cherokees. DNA would tell you that they go back to the same motherfucking chiefs that I come from. So the white boy just told you that he come from black chiefs, nigga. The reason why he even a fucking Indian is because his people them intermarried with black chiefs. And the other white boy just told you, nigga, that the fucking black, when the nigga said it was everybody know that black people was the American Indian, he said, well, they breeded with white boys.
That there's all kinds of blacks that are Cherokee by blood. DNA would probably tell you that he goes back to some of the same chiefs that I go back to. But DNA is not our test. Doesn't matter the circumstance. If they didn't sign up on the dolls, they cannot be members of the Cherokee Nation.
Was you born a slave? Yes, sir. What was your honorary name? Mackie was his answer. I'll be the last person in the world to get up here and defend the Dolls Royals Commission. If we could go back and redo the Dolls Commission, and though it never happened, I'd be the first one to do that. But our people have spoken. They want you to be a Indian by blood.
But Bill J wants you to be an Indian by blood, but Bill John Baker is only motherfucking me. But Bill John Baker is only 132 of motherfucking Indian. Y'all see how it work? Y'all see how this shit work? That's how this shit work. Hey, man, I do this shit because the ancestors sent me. I do this shit because the ancestors sent me. And I come in that bitch one deep, and I take no prisoners. I show no mercy because I expect no motherfucking mercy. Bang the like button, bang the cash out. I got one question for y'all.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Hey, man, say, man, the best that ever did it and got away with it. In a real motherfucking way, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. I did a 5-hour motherfucking live a couple hours ago and I turned right back around and came back. Straight information. Straight information both times. Goddamn, nigga, I can keep going. I can do this shit all day, nigga. I can do this shit all day, nigga. I ain't gotta bring you the same motherfucking information, nigga. I can keep going, nigga. Our shit is timeless, nigga. Best that ever did it and got away with it, nigga. Freestyle off the motherfucking mind. In a real motherfucking way. Bars. Stop letting these hoes play with y'all. Stop letting these hoes play with y'all. Y'all right at home. You at fucking home and you been at home. But it's up to you to do the goddamn work and go back and figure this shit out while we even have a chance. Cause right now the white boys is finding out that y'all niggas is finding out who y'all are, and they goddamn trying to come through and separate themselves from y'all. They trying to get far away from y'all and get all of this information out the way, goddamn, so they can goddamn take your place. Hey man, I love y'all. Long as we have each other, we don't need nobody else. In a real motherfucking way, like I always say, long as we have each other, we don't need nobody else. Appreciate y'all, man. Hold it live. Karimio say he going live in 15 minutes. Goddamn, tune in. Y'all go bang the. Hey, go bang his. He dropped the link down there. Y'all tap in if y'all not familiar with it, man. One of the coldest niggas who bring the information out. And I appreciate his scholarship, man. Go bang that link, man. Y'all gonna thank me for it later. Go bang that link. Y'all gonna thank me for it later, goddamn. In a real way, man. Appreciate that love. Everybody pulled up, man. In a real motherfucking way. Big Chief Type Cat. I love y'all, man. That's my time. I'm gone.